These benefits are super important, and I think you will agree with me on every one of them. This is my favorite one, this first one. It reduces bugs because we are able to instantly verify the result. We are able to say, this method works exactly as I intend it to work. And it will always work as I intend it to work as long as we are consistently running these tests. Number 2, once a test is written, it can verify the output at any point in the future. This test is just like the code we write. This test is set in stone for the remainder of the project. Remember, I've said this several times, but I really do stand by this phrase that every line of code that we write is technical debt. Now, there are ways we can reduce that debt, and writing tests is one of those ways. Another benefit, it reduces the cases where we have to go to the browser and recreate a scenario to debug. This is really powerful. The other day, I was working on a situation where I had to work through a problem with merging carts. I had one cart that, so basically when a customer is logged in, their not logged in cart is merged with their logged in cart, and replicating that is a pain. It is an absolute pain. And I found that by creating an integration test, and yes, creating the integration test was a little bit challenging, but all I had to do is hit Control-Shift-D, and I was able to replicate this every single time without having to go to Firefox, log out, add an item to the cart, go to Chrome or Incognito, whatever, add an item to the cart. It's a pain. And I think this last one here, it forces us to write readable and testable code. I found that testing started clicking for me when I started writing readable and testable code. It's kind of a catch-22 or chicken and egg. Those idioms in the English vocabulary here. In other words, the more testable code I write, the easier it is to test the code. So it takes less time to write tests for the code, which means that my code is going to be easier to read. It kind of goes in circles, but it certainly makes sense. But we might get the benefits of writing testable code. It might make sense to us, but it just seems so hard. So let me break it down and make it easy for you.